Hey, this is Clay from Scenario, and we are going to continue our series on keyboard shortcuts by showing you the diagram shortcuts. We think keyboard shortcuts are incredibly important for moving quickly, and we all know that moving quickly is important. And I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to be using the Command key. If you're on Windows, you'll use the Control key instead to do the ones that involve Command. And then also these shortcuts are all listed on our website. So this is on our user guide, which is linked to from the website, and you can find them there on the keyboard shortcuts page. So let's look at what we can do on the diagram. And we'll start with some simple ones, L and I. So L and I open the sidebars that are over here and the sidebars that are over here. So if I hit L, it's going to open layers. If I hit Command L, it's going to open lists. And then if I have one open, I hit the other, it just opens that one. So that's pretty simple to look at. And then for I, it does the same thing. I opens details, Command I opens add item. Typically, command something will indicate that you're going to change something, and add item is kind of a precursor to that. So that's it for those. Let's keep details open for a second, because now that we have something on the diagram here, we're going to be able to do things to it. So we have kind of our standard ones, Command D, which duplicates, and Command Delete, which deletes. But in addition to that, we can move this around. So if I hit Command Shift and then arrow keys, I can position it. I can just give it little nudges. And then if I do Command and the square brackets, that rotates. You can see it's doing it in 5-degree increments there in either way. So this is the left bracket, and that's the right bracket. We are going to add the snap feature soon, which will make those increments more variable. It'll probably be like 1 degree for non-snapped and 15 degrees for snapped, or something along those lines. Speaking of snap, the N key will toggle snap, and it'll be a button down here when we do build it. So that's that. Another thing you can do here is Command O. That's the letter O and not the number 0. And that is actually going to bring up your DMX addressing. If you do Command Shift O, let's double check the keyboard shortcut there. Yeah, Command O and Command Shift O. Well, that maybe has a fun little interaction with something, but when you're here, Command Shift O, it should open address. At any rate, we'll get that fixed. And then when you're in here, you can obviously use the keyboard to address that. And then if you use Command plus, Command minus, that works same with the pluses and minuses. So we have those. Now we have hide, lock, and opacity on here as well, which is great to know. So they are down here, but if you, again, want to just move quickly, Command H is a hide. I'll undo that. Command K is the lock. You can see it changing down there. And then if you hold Command and type a number, then it's going to give you an opacity. So I took it to 50% because I hit Command 50. Command 30, I get 30%. Command 100, back up to 100. Another thing that you can do there is you can zero out the DMX address. So if you have DMX there, well, that was opacity. First, you need to open DMX channel, and Command 0 actually removes it. So those are some helpful ways to move around more quickly. Let's see if there's anything that we missed here. Not really, just edit the selected item name is a good one. So if I have this selected and I just hit enter, I'm not hitting Command or anything, it's just going to select that for me. And then hitting enter again finishes editing. So those are the keyboard shortcuts we have for selected items there, and then just a few more that we can cover for the diagram. Command E will actually let me edit the diagram name. I'll hit enter to finish that. Command S is good for saving the image, if you want to do that. Now if I hit M, it's going to start drawing mode, because drawing is markup. So you can see we can draw there. I'm actually going to hit Command Z, get rid of that. If I want to add some text, I just hit T, and that lets me type in whatever I want. Let's move that out of the way. Oh, look what I did. So that's another thing to note, is that when you're in a diagram, Command-Shift-Enter, is that right? Command-Shift? Yeah, I'll find it again. But at any rate, there is a way to close it automatically, which helps you move around. And then P opens the photo picker. So if I wanted to add a screenshot like that, then I would have the photo picker, and it just opens it really quickly with a P. So that is it for now, and we'll be adding more of these as we go. So keep an eye on our user guide page, and you can see which ones we add. Thanks.